So almost 20 years.
Do you dream in Jonah sometimes?
I did early on. I
bet,
definitely
yeah.
did early on. So we performed Jonah 1. That was kind of my first blush at internalizing the first chapter of Jonah. And that experience was revelatory. The kinds of exegetical insights that we discovered in Jonah, which is a text, of course, that I had known since I was 3 years old in
sure,
Sunday school, but I realized that I didn't know basically anything about it until I actually got into it. And when the story ceased to be a text, but was like a story I held in my body. Specifically, the insight that we discovered that was so transformative was, we had a person playing the character of God, because God speaks and God acts, God does things, God hurls the wind, God invites Jonah to come to Nineveh, right? The evil of Nineveh comes up before God's face. These are all like physical, geographic, blocking. It's really ancient blocking being expressed in the text. And we had to locate that character somewhere on the stage. Either as a disembodied voice coming through the sound speaker, which would have been one option. But we didn't like that option because God is given very concrete physical actions in the story. And so we started listening to the language of the story, and we discovered that God locates God's self in Nineveh, where God's face is directly above the people of Nineveh, because their evil comes up before God's face. And this word lifnei, the preposition lifnei is literally to my face. It's a presence-oriented preposition, right? So when Jonah goes away from God's face, he's also going away from Nineveh. And in Jonah's mind, God's presence and the city of Nineveh are linked. Because God flees away from Nineveh, and the narrator keeps saying, Mi lifnei Adonai, away from the face of the Lord. But then also exploring this dynamic between God's located presence, God's particularity in a particular location, and God's ubiquity, God's omnipresence. Because, of course, the whole point of Jonah is you can't flee Mi lifnei Adonai. You can't. So exploring ways of physically demonstrating those theological realities, but also those exegetical realities that are present in the text. But as a silent reader, it would have never occurred to me to think about and ask those questions.